Hello and welcome to 9SEM. My name is Dilip Kumar Pradhan and today we will discuss about firefighting system. So before entering to firefighting, you must know about what is fire. So as you know, fire is the visible effect of the process of combustion, a special type of chemical reaction which occurs between oxygen in the air and some sort of fuel. So the product from the chemical reaction are completely different from the starting material. So combustion means a chemical reaction that involves the process of burning, and chemical reaction means a process in which one or more substances are changed into different substances. So the fuel must be heated at its ignition temperature. For combustion to occur, the reaction will keep going as long as there is enough heat, fuel, and oxygen. This is known as the fire triangle. And yes, ignition temperature means the lowest temperature at which combustion can begin and continue. For example, the ignition temperature for wood is when its volatile gases reaches about 260 degrees Celsius. Coming to fire triangle, the fire triangle consists of three things, which is oxygen, fuel, and heat, which are needed for fire to occur. This is known as fire triangle. So, let us understand what is chemical reaction in combustion process. So, in chemical reaction in combustion process, here we will see that fuels can be solid, liquid, or gases during the chemical reaction that produces fire, and fuel is heated to such an extent that it releases gases from its surface. So only gases can react in combustion, and gases are made of molecules, which are a group of atoms. When these gases are hot enough, the molecules in the gases break apart and fragments of molecules rejoin with oxygen from the air to make new product molecules like water molecules and carbon dioxide molecule and other products if burning is not complete. So let us see the ignition process through a example. So let's take paper. So when fire is held to paper, molecules that are bound closely to one another on the surface of the paper are loosened by the heat, and they further move apart from one another, becoming a gas. So the gas molecules combine with oxygen molecule in the air and the paper begins to burn. So this is a process of ignite, or you can say ignition, through a paper or in a paper. The heat generated by the reaction is what sustains the fire. The heat of the flame will keep remaining fuel at ignition temperature, and the flame ignites gases being emitted and the fire spreads. As long as there is enough fuel and oxygen, the fire keeps burning. So we can say that fuel plus oxygen is equal to combustion product, mainly CO2 plus H2O plus heat energy. In complete combustion, the burning fuel will produce only water and carbon dioxide, and the flame is typically blue. For this to happen, there needs to be enough oxygen to combine completely with the fuel gas. Many of us use methane gas, which is CH4, commonly known as natural gas. We also use that gas at home for cooking. And when the gas is heated by a flame or any kind of spark, and if there is enough oxygen in the atmosphere, the molecules will break apart and reform totally as water and carbon dioxide. So this was a part of complete combustion. So let's Let's see what happens in incomplete combustion. So if there is not enough oxygen available during a chemical reaction and incomplete combustion occur, and products such as carbon monoxide as well as water and carbon dioxide are produced. Less heat energy is released during incomplete combustion than complete combustion. So in incomplete combustion, the burning flame is typically yellow or orange and there is smoke present. So I hope you got something regarding fire, and in our next video we will go through the firefighting. Thank you.